Hello Greebos, and welcome back to downloadable content. I have finally gotten the chance to put together a mod showcase for U10. And I don't think you'll be disappointed. Some mods you've seen before, some are quality of life, but I welcome you to today's mod showcase as I show you 10 plus maybe one secret one mods that absolutely work for U10 and 10.1. First on today's list is a mod that is amazing and looks super cool. It's called Realistic Bleeding by Xyanico, and you've seen it before, but here it is once again in all of its U10 glory. So Realistic Bleeding, I would put in quality of life, and I don't know, it also looks fantastic. Like when you punch him, you know, they're like his nose is gonna break. All right, come on, guy. I think I need a weapon to better showcase this. But look, it drips blood. And that is pretty cool. Take a look at this when it hits him now. Yeah! Look at all this blood. So good. It just drips everywhere. And while playing, you are severely going to appreciate this. Moving right along, we have a quality of life mod that I know you're gonna love. Are you tired of hearing the stupid heartbeat when you go to slow motion because you're trying to look and sound cool? Well, look no further. Jenix has us covered with instant slow-mo. Instant slow-mo just doesn't only do what it says it's gonna do, like instantly put you in and then out of slow-mo, but what it does, it gets rid of, in my opinion, that annoying heartbeat sound when you're playing. So if you are cool like me and you want to use slow-mo and whatever, you're not sweaty, is you don't want to hear that obnoxious thing, especially when you're recording. So I just go in. Look, listen, I'm in slow-mo. You can't hear that, right? This is me in slow-mo. Hi-ya! So if you want to do some great things and not worry about that stupid sound, then you absolutely need this. Hi-ya! The more I play the U10 update, especially while in dungeon mode, it just makes me feel like I'm playing Dishonored. And well, Lyneca now has us covered with the Domino spell. And well, if you've played Dishonored and other stealth games, you'll know what I'm talking about. The Domino spell will be found in your spell wheel, and it'll look like this little chain link right here. Oh, and it's so cool looking. And look at the new effects. Oh man, it looks so amazing, Lyneca. But more importantly, here's how you use it. We're gonna bind their souls together. So that gentleman and this gentleman, I'm just gonna point it at them and you'll see the stuff over their head. So they're soul linked now, and here's why that's important. So now whatever I do to this idiot, it's gonna happen to that idiot. And that's what's gonna make this dungeon mode quality of life even better. So I could be like, sir, good, thanks, stab, and then he gets stabbed also. So you could do multiple takedowns and look like I don't even know, like the ultimate badass. So make sure you have this one for U10 and you will not be disappointed. Up next is a weapon for U10, and not just any weapon. I think it looks very cool and it's lore friendly, and if you're crazy like me, you're gonna make your own stories. And that is the Blade of a Fallen Templar by Milacetious. I love this one. I challenge you to use it. Do a dungeon run with just this weapon and tell me how far you get. The Blade of the Fallen Templar looks extremely lore friendly, and honestly, look how handsome this looks. Just, oh my goodness, and look at all the collision right there. It's mainly a blunt weapon, but you can also stab people, and if you're really crafty, you can still decap them and dismember. I really love using this one. And not only that, the way you imbue it just looks even cooler. Just, it's like these edges. Look at how amazing that is while imbued. This is a great weapon for whatever you're gonna do, and I strongly recommend it. Ah! Was it me? Up next we have Bluntier Blunts by Jaheiro, or Jaheiro, however you say it. I apologize. And well, this update, although that it feels good, I think blunts may have gotten, only a once over. But this mod makes it, more punchy. So I don't only want to just use a sword, I want to be able to use my blunt damage also. So look at this idiot. He's going to start swinging at me, and I didn't bring a different blunty one, so you'll just have to, make do with this one. But just, ooh, come on, get blunted. I probably need a different blunt weapon. We'll try this. Blunt! Oh! So now being able to use these physics item is going to feel better with Bluntier Blunts because you can just savagely beat the crap out of them with this stuff. So I recommend using this one also. It's another quality of life things, but I feel like it's just been in the base game. Slap! Moving right along is an awesome spell for U10. And if you're going to play the dungeon mode, you don't even have to worry about queuing up with a weapon. All you have to do is install the Spectral Armory spell by Grooveslinger. This one lets you summon daggers, swords, shields, you name it. Let's take a look. The Spectral Armory can be found in your spell wheel, and it looks like this blue one. Not that blue one. We'll cover this blue one in a second. This like green and blue one. And with it selected, you just hold down the trigger and the directions you kind of pull it towards will summon something. So let's pull it to the right. Looks like that summons a cool looking shield. So I honestly, if I didn't bring anything into the dungeon, I wouldn't have to worry because I have this. And I could equip it in 2 separate hands. So if I wanted 2 shields, you better believe I'm gonna have 2 shields. Throw, and if we did it down gives us this nice looking short sword, almost, you know, maybe still in the dagger family, but I think it just looks cool also. Pulling it to the left gives you this little axe right here, so you can be like, yeah, I got myself a little axe. Yeah, there it is. And doing up gets you this nice dagger, so you can be like, yeah, I got a nice dagger, and you could do some dagger stuff. I don't know, whatever you're gonna do, but I think you need this one. It's really cool. Depends on how you want to use your play style. I strongly recommend this. You know I already made like one Dishonored reference, but allow me to make another. Grooveslinger once again has us covered with a mod called Tools of the Trade. And well, it just goes hand in hand with stealth. It's like a crossbow that does a couple of things. Where the hell did I put that thing? Oh, yeah. I put it in this bucket for safekeeping. Tools of the Trade. Oh man, look at this right away. This was like begging for U10. Like it needed to come out because it's a crossbow. Ready? Look at this. Boom! Look at that great thing. It's from Dishonored, I know. But more than just shooting this regular crossbow like this, it has different abilities. So when I press the spell use button while holding it, it's going to do another thing. So I'll spell use. This one is, I think, poison. I think this is the poison one. So shoot an enemy, they poison, they'll die eventually. And the other one is called sting. I think the sting one is supposed to just knock them out. I will give feedback for this one though. It's amazing. However, where I struggle with is once I put it on my person and I go to grab it again, like he grabs a bolt. Like you have to grab it very specifically. So this is me literally trying to get it back out. So I don't know if I'm just dumb and doing it wrong, but it doesn't seem like to be too useful trying to grab it if you stowed it. But now's our chance to use the old crossbow on this fine gentleman over there because he has Jonathan captured. That's not fair. Give me back Jonathan. I'm gonna try not to miss. I'm gonna try not to miss now. Damn it. Well, I'm out of regular crossbow bolt, so I guess we're gonna have to use the poison version of it. We gotta save Jonathan. So actually, let's use the knockout one. Knockout one. Oh my God! What happened? Did that hit Jonathan also? I broke his neck. Oh no. Oh boy. Sir? Oh my God, just look how cool that just looked. Look how amazing this is. I don't know if this is my new favorite thing, but this might actually be my new favorite thing. My only criticism, other than sheathing it, is when I move my hand here and use telekinesis, like it tries to grab it also. I don't know if that's intentional or one of my other mods is messing with it, but I love this one also, so this is an absolute must-have. Moving right along, we have another spell. It's called Soulfire by Oxy. And while playing the dungeon, sometimes it just, you feel alone while playing. And hey, why not raise the dead and steal a friend? Soulfire is another great spell. It's quality of life, but also kind of lore friendly. So when we go into our spawn wheel, it's this really blue fire looking one. That's normal fire. And this is Soulfire. And now when we use it, look at how wonderful that looks. Those new FX are fantastic. But how do you use Soulfire, you're asking? Well, allow me to show you. You see those two idiots, that guy looking over there? Let's say I don't want to kill him just yet and bring him back to life, but I do want to shoot this at him. Okay, and it's gonna poke him. Oh. Uh-oh. All right. So we had a little bit of an oopsie there, but let's say you've killed this guy and you're like, oh man, I killed that guy. I have no one to talk to. And the other guy, well, he kind of went over the edge. No matter, Soulfire, even after, will resurrect them. Just shoot him right away. And this man is well on his way to coming back to life and, more importantly, becoming your friend. Isn't that right, Fred? The other thing what I love about Soulfire is that you can actually combine it, and it uses the merge spell that's in here, and this will bring back everything from the dead that is on the map itself. Woo! So if I had more than one dead guy, well, you know, this is how you bring him back. Isn't that right, dead guy? Psst. Hey, you want to know how to summon Jonathan? Well, I'll tell you how to summon Jonathan. Download this chicken egg mod by Dank Darko, and I'll show you how to summon Jonathan. If you're too lazy to look for Jonathan, all you have to do here is, well, go to the book, go to Exotic, and, well, you have yourself a chicken egg. And you also have the chicken feed as well. And chicken's supposed to eat the egg, feed, I don't know. Something about science. Come on, Jonathan, aren't you hungry? If Jonathan is taking too long to spawn, well, you can force him by smashing the egg on the ground. So just take the egg and, well, actually, instead of smashing, let's see if we could boil the egg. Sorry. No, okay, all right. What you just do is just take it. Oh, he just spawned in my hand. Take the egg and smash it. And then you got yourself a nice Jonathan. Come back. Stop being such a cock. Anyway, have fun with your Jonathans. Last on today's list is Effortless Telekinesis by Jenix. If you want to just, lift up rocks with ease and just, pull whatever you want directly to you, you're really going to want this mod, and I promise you, you're going to enjoy it. Effortless Telekinesis, well, does as it says. Point out what you want to kind of lift, and just lift it like this. And because it's effortless, whoa, I can move this around, I can push it, I can pull it, and I can make it do some fun stuff because it's effortless telekinesis. Great for combat, great for the memes, and I strongly recommend downloading this one. Well, Greebos, that is it for today's mod showcase. I brought you 10 plus 1 secret mods that actually work for Blade and Sorcery's U10 update. I know, thank me later, but I digress. And hey, if you're new to downloadable content, why not consider subscribing? It's free. Pff, you're missing out if you're not subscribing. Just go ahead and click that little thing and I'll greatly appreciate it. Hit up all the links in the description. I have my own Discord where you can find all the latest U10 mods coming out pinned right in our community section. Other than that, I'm Rob from Downloadable Content. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you, well, in the next video.